Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghillie with the second part of my Natural Selection 2 mini-series. This time we are going to be taking a look at the alien team. So we're going to jump right in here with the sculpt camera in your mouth, and we're going to check out some of the mutations just quickly after the little opening cutscene here. Boom! Right, there's the Skulk, the Gorge, the Lurk, the Fade, and the Onos. Now the Skulk is your basic class, being able to walk around and run up walls, bite things, and place little taggy target markers on. I'll talk about a little bit later. The Gorge is your kind of buildy, healy, mutated alien thing, able to put up little Hydra sentry type things and block doorways with large balls of stuff. Third alien, the Lurk, is the only flying type, able to spray gaseous clouds around the area, as well as being able to bite, fly relatively quickly. The Fade, the blinking, razor-sharp, talony claw thing alien, deadly in the right hands, but somewhat difficult to play at times with the need for snap aiming. And the Onos is the giant, tanky, lots of health, lots of damage type alien. It takes a bunch of marines to take him down. Now we are currently spectating a couple of skulks destroying a marine resource generator and being rudely interrupted by a pair of marines. Now, as I did mention in the last video, marines are supposed to travel in pairs to increase their chances of survival. Those guys are obviously doing the right thing and took down those skulks relatively easily. Now we're going to jump back to the mouth cam here, passing a gorge that's currently helping build and block off a doorway. And moving along, checking out potential marine spawn. They're not there, obviously. Come across a marine and running the hell away and trying to get to a vent. Now I managed to trap myself with some pipes here, thinking I can walk along the roof, and I get obliterated by a trio of marines. So let's talk about the alien building quickly. As you can see here, the Gorge is putting up those big blocky ball things. We also have the Hive, which is that structure just to the right of me, and large eyeball thing you see just there is the alien's resource generator, which names escapes me. Alien structures can only be built on and around this kind of slimy stuff here, which is spawned by the cysts, which are those little orange balls you see on the ground, which is quite similar to the Zerg of StarCraft. Now, alien structures are built from another type of alien that the commander can build called a drifter. To my knowledge, they simply move them into place and click the building icon and they will then morph. The alien buildings range from kind of upgrade station type things to
Marines incoming to crevice.
Thank you. To kind of stealth fieldy generators called shades. Good figure. Now, just here is about the best gameplay you're going to see from me for the entire video. This is my third or fourth match, probably about the second as aliens, so you'll have to forgive any awful and missed kills, even though I do manage to grab one here before being destroyed by yet another marine. Hopefully my eyes took care of them. So they are taking out the power node. Now, as I did mention in the last video, the power nodes are integral to the marines being able to build things around, so the aliens generally try and target them for any other buildings in an area unless ordered to do otherwise by the commander. Here we go. That was just then grabbing the Carapace upgrade the commander has managed to generate for us. The Carapace increases alien armor by 2 times, I believe, and gets a lot of complaints from the marine side. They always seem to know when the aliens have researched Carapace. Carapace isn't the only upgrade we're going to be seeing here. Later on I do get Feign Death, as well as regenerating health, and there is also silence available, but I won't be using that. I will also be using the lurk, fade as well. Unfortunately, not the gorge or the Onos, as well. I didn't have the points for the Onos at any stage, and the gorge is pretty boring.
Expand. You can't just watch the things get killed.
I'll tell you now, the commander is a bit of a whiny bitch, so you will hear him intermittently. Instead of destroying the gate there, go for the power node, shut down the entire room. Fortunately, a marine comes through the phase gate there, and I have to run away. Hide in the vents. Now, the vents are extremely useful for the alien team, particularly skulks and lurks, as they get the easiest access to them, being able to walk up walls and fly, respectively. The Marines are only able to get into the vents once they get jetpacks, bar 1 or 2 areas in the map. This makes the vents incredibly useful for the aliens to get around the map unseen or undamaged. Now, for some reason, I feel it's a better idea to go for the power node there than trying to save my ass. As I did say before, it's only my 3rd or 4th match, so I still make quite a few mistakes. Now, this guy seems to stick around in that same spot for about the entire match. I don't know how well he does. Don't really pay attention to him, but it's a bit unfortunate that he's not really contributing as much as he should be. Now, here I evolve into a lurk. No, that's not me. I'm the egg. Lurk, as I said before, is able to fly around, spray noxious gas everywhere, as well as being able to bite. Now, you'll hear the wings flapping quite a bit. This is because I was destroying my spacebar. You do need to hit the spacebar to flap the wings and gain lift. Not that much though. And you're also able to glide instead of just flopping down to the floor here like I do. I must look like such a disappointment to the rest of my team. Now I come up behind this guy here and try and gas him. Of course they do have to walk through the gas, so spraying it behind him was kind of useless. Luckily there was a gorge there to save my ass by bio-bombing the Marine. I do come across another one here. This time I'm playing Lurk a little bit better, although he does seem to be able to escape. So I can come in here and try and harass some Marines around their phase gate. Managed to hit one of them with the gas, but it doesn't really seem to be doing too much. Surround the area is the best way to do it. He's down to his pistol, now he's trying to get me with the hatchet, so I decided to bugger off, because hatchets are scary. And come back for the kill. That's possibly one of the only kills I've ever gotten with Bite as a lurk, as it's generally not what you're trying to use. Now, unfortunately, the Marines have also researched shotguns, which means there will be many, many more deaths on the alien team. Shotguns are quite strong, but the firing time, or time between each shot, is quite long, which is the downside of it. They need to balance it out somehow. Now I grab Carapace again instead of regenerating health, as Carapace is generally the more useful skill. Because if you're going to survive a fight, you're going to survive for long enough for your kind of base regen to bring you back to full health. And Carapace is pretty OP. Now I wander through here, through a few cysts, and into where the second hive is being built. 2 hives means the aliens are able to take 2 upgrades. So when I get myself pwned shortly and respawn, I will be grabbing 2 upgrades rather than just 1.
Everyone get to computer lab, please, because this Marine's coming from. You're all in the wrong spot. If we lose flight control, we'll die. Good game. Good game.
As I said, a whiny bitch. Now here I destroy power node instead of the resource generator that's nearby. Really, I should...
wrong spots and they just walk through the back door.
Silence. Really, I should have gone for the resource generator after I destroyed this. But I decided it's probably a good idea to go back to the hive and help defend. Taking out the power node does slow the marines down quite a bit, and it does mean they have to waste valuable time going back and repairing it. So I try and sneak around here, holding down shift so as not to make any noise, and decide go after these marines in a different direction, as there are quite a few of them there, and facing several marines as a single alien is quite scary. So I sneak around here and I try and tag one of them with the Skulk secondary ability. If you can see the kind of red dots on the screen, that is the location of a few marines that have been tagged already. That you can get rid of that back at the armory. But if they don't, it's awesome for the aliens, because after a little while, and if the marines are quite careless, they end up being, the aliens, that is, end up being able to see most of the marine team. So as you can see there, I get a successful tag off before running the hell away back into the vents. If I turn around, I'm able to see the marine that I just tagged. I'm going to sit here for a few seconds and regenerate some health before jumping back out there. And finishing off this power node. Now I keep an eye on the phase gate there just in case a marine comes through. Fortunately they don't. I'm able to finish this off and kind of halt their advance for a little while. Chuck on the night vision here. Now what I should have realized is that just in the top right-ish of the screen just there, you could see that the Marines' command bunker was occupied. I probably should have gone after that and killed the commander.
Get to flight control.
Instead of going after the phase gate. Like I said, I was still
What are you doing?
Here's evidence of the shade here, kind of creating a stealth field around the alien base. Could be quite a useful thing if the Marines don't know where you've already set up. Fortunately, I do believe that was our first base anyway, and they probably already knew we were there. Although it does do a good job of hiding a lot of these structures. As you can see in front of that was a fade blinking around there. He'll go and do quite a bit of damage and harass some Marines as we go through our second hive here. You may also have noticed that our commander has researched Leap, which is what my right-click ability is at the moment. You see in the bottom center of the screen there. Which comes in quite handy. I'm kind of useless with it at this stage, unfortunately. I do misjudge quite a few jumps. I should have realised that my ally had been killed there. I should have run away rather than continuing on with the assault, regardless of having a few allies with me. As I probably knew I was going to be the one to die, and, well, I did. Now, the aliens' respawn system is quite different to the Marines, where the Marines have kind of spawny pads, as you would have seen in the last video, providing you watched it. The aliens build eggs and use them to evolve as well. So this time I'm going to grab 2 upgrades, Feign Death and Regenerating Health. As I said before, it was a pretty bad move, although the Feign Death does sort of save my life a little later on. A couple of times. Landmines can get rather annoying. But definitely not the most ideal choice, which I should have taken Carapace.
Interestingly, their commander is commanding from Crossroads.
My ally pointing out what I should have been going for earlier. So I'm going to keep moving along here in hope of finding some action. Of course, more than likely I will find some, and I'll probably get killed at the same time. So I narrowly escape into the vents there before being spotted. And come around the side. I was spotted after all. Sometimes you will get smart marines that do know the layout of the heating, or the air ducts rather. And they will cut you off, they will be there when you exit. Now I take down the power nodes quite a bit during the video, as they are, as I mentioned, integral to the Marines generating resources. Not particularly amusing to watch, although there's a small explosion at the end.
The crevice.
And there it was. Feigned death to save my life there as I head over the mine. Unfortunately, I do get stomped in a moment by yet more mines. So, about to see feigned death saving my life yet again.
Come on, guys.
And catapulting me onto another landmine, which ends up killing me. A lot of kind of fierce fighting going on all over the map.
Oh god. Come
This
on.
time I do grab Feigned Death and Carapace, which was a smart thing I should have done in the first place. Now checking the map. And misjudging a leap completely. Then going back to the Marine, hoping able to sneak up on him using the shade as well as the kind of shift silencing, but the Marine appears to have buggered off. And rightly so. So coming back into Crossroads here, seeing that the command bunker is now empty.
So,
Eyes getting attacked, guys.
so is everyone just gonna stand there while they kill all the shit in the hive?
Yes, yes we are. No, we're going to destroy the power node yet again in Crossroads. Keeping an eye on the phase gate for a brief moment. Now take down the power node nearest to a phase gate, which should hinder the movement of the Marines quite severely, as they will have to walk rather than being able to teleport. And turn on night vision yet again, jump back into the vents. Probably about the only tactical advantage the aliens have over the Marines, to be able to jump into the vents. Now I come across a Marine here that is preparing a power node that is right next to our hive, which is evidence of the shade structure, the cloak structure working quite well. Try and take out this semi-repaired power node here. I have no idea why I keep attacking it. Probably should have realised it was not going to get destroyed after the first couple of bites. But I go back again. Then I jump into the flight control area. Stick around for no particular reason. And then again try to destroy it. I have no idea what I was thinking. Feigned death, save my life, and instead of using it to its fullest, I just try and leap back at the Marine and get blown away by a shotgun.
Structure is under attack.
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning of the end for the alien team, with the Marine actually making it to the base, and realising that this is actually
Well done.
one of our hives.
It's a flight control, they're building in there.
Now our team doesn't appear to be utilising the gorges particularly well. Gorge being able to heal the hive. Yes, rather.
Brilliant.
Looks like allies have managed to fend off that attack in the atrium hive there. And then flight control. Now, right now, I am evolving into a Fade. Gonna try and cause some damage. Unfortunately, I'm not particularly good with snap aiming, and do believe this is my first time using the Fade at all. So I also misjudge a lot of the blinks. For some reason, I also feel it's completely necessary to wander around the base for a short while before heading off. And I discover blink, and decide it's probably one of the greatest things in a game ever. Now you can see me walking over a couple of unbuilt marine structures here, which does stop them from being able to be built. Quite a useful thing, although generally aliens aren't going to be around to stop the construction of the buildings in that early stage. So wandering through the Marines' main base here, getting totaled by a couple of landmines, and then trying to bail before being tagged by a Marine momentarily.
Come on. This is his first time playing.
Funny you should mention that. Wandering around, trying to look for a kill.
They're in flight control as well.
To discover that the Marines are starting to destroy our flight control hive. Now, at this stage, the Marines do have jetpacks, which makes them incredibly annoying to kill for the alien team. The Lurk is the only alien that is able to fly, and the alien can really take them out effectively. I'm not really prepared to give it my Fade at this stage to grab one myself, so I'm gonna fail very, very badly at the attempt to take them out with the Fade.
Really?
As are my allies.
Guy stands there and axes our hive.
And as you can see there, I've got a hive being hit by one of the Marines. The Shades effect kind of wears off, and then tries to come back on. Now, we have already lost our other hive, and this hive is only on 23%, so we're pretty much screwed by this stage. They also have grenade launchers now, as evident in the top right corner. Now, sadly we haven't seen any flamethrower or onus gameplay. I will try and find some later on in the game's life. It is of course in beta, as you can see in the top left corner. It will also be available for pre-order on Steam, probably by the time I release this video. I highly suggest you all go and check it out, as it is a very, very good game. If a little annoying at times, and maybe just a touch unbalanced. And there's a loss. Thank you all for watching the second part of my Natural Selection 2 miniseries. If you liked it, then please go ahead and give me a like. If there's something you want to see in the future, go ahead, comment. Shares are always welcome. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'm also over on Facebook at facebook.com/Ghillie, so go ahead and like that as well. This has been Ghillie. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.